If police won't let you leave, are you arrested? If police won't let you leave, are you under arrest? Hi, my name is Corey Scott, and I am a criminal defense attorney here in the state of Indiana. And I get this question all the time. People want to know, when is that magical time to where they can say that, hey, I've been arrested? And here's the thing about this. This is sort of a tricky question because there are different variations as to how police can lawfully essentially, detain you and or arrest you. So here's the thing. Police, if they have reasonable suspicion that you've been involved in some type of criminal activity, they can briefly detain you and conduct a very brief investigation related to the reasonable suspicion that they have. Reasonable suspicion, of course, means that they can articulate certain facts or circumstances that give them reason to believe or have suspicion to believe that you're involved in criminal activity. But now here's the thing, though. They can't hold you indefinitely. And one thing that I want to give you is, here is a sentence or a question that you always want to put to the police in this circumstance. And here it is. Officer, am I under arrest? Officer, am I being detained? That's the bright line question that you want to put to the officer. And, believe it or not, a lot of times the officer will tell you flat out, yes, you are under arrest at this time. Or they'll say, no, you're just being detained. We just have a few questions, etc. Now, here's the thing. From a legal standpoint, regardless of what the officers say, if pressed and at a later date in a court of law, a court or a judge can actually determine that you were under arrest, even if the officers deny it. Let me give you an example. Let's just say that you agree to go down to the station to answer a few questions, and you agree to do that, but now, an hour has passed, 2 hours has passed, and it's just you, and you're surrounded by officers. You're in a room. You're actually secured and you're locked up. And the officers have told you that you cannot leave. Regardless of what the officers say, okay, if that were the circumstance, they have, for all intent and purposes, arrested you. And so you are under arrest. But the things that courts will look to is whether or not you've actually submitted to police authority. In other words, they've told you, Mrs. So-and-so, sit here and don't move, or I'm going to put you in the back of my car. And so these are circumstances to where the average person does not feel free to just simply up and walk away, which is a very important question when you're talking about whether or not you've been arrested. So if you submit it to police authority, the number of officers surrounding you, the place of your so-called questioning or detention. Are you outside? Or are you at the police station? How long have you actually been restrained or been unable to walk away? These are all things to consider as to whether or not you're actually under arrest. If you have questions about this or something related to this, I'd be more than happy to talk to you. Reach out to me, give me a call.